So I actually had no idea about intelligent health. I have been going through a long journey with my husband. We are trying to have a child, and it's not going as planned. I went to my primary care. Got so much blood work done, other tests done. They were telling me how they're sure there's XYZ wrong with me, and they're gonna let me know what the results say, and we'll get it figured out. It's like, great, I'm finally getting answers. Then I get an email with my results, and I have no idea how to read these results, might I add. And long story short, I end up calling the doctor's office probably 4 to 5 times before I finally got someone to answer. And then I asked them to go through the results with me, and they said, well, if you just read it online, there's your results. But long story short, everything's fine, you're good. When I went, I just went to primary care. And they took so much blood from me, and they did all these tests on me, and oh my gosh, guess what? My results are fine. So what's gonna make this one different? And then, like I said, the minute you step in, it just feels different. And then Melissa takes the time to go over why things are different now and why there are certain changes that haven't been made but should have been implemented. And honestly, just as a human in general, she makes you feel so much better about yourself. And if anything, that's really what matters, is when you leave somewhere, you're like, wow, it's not a me problem, but it's something that we're gonna figure out, and I'm gonna find myself again, rather than, me leaving primary care and be like, well, apparently everything's wrong with me, but there's nothing to do about it besides antidepressants and anxiety medicine, which they can't tell me why they want to put me on it. I was a lot more on edge, and I get very stressed out very easily compared to other people I noticed. I thought that maybe it was kind of a genetic thing, because there's some people in my family that also have a pretty short fuse. So I was like, oh, there's nothing wrong with me, whatever. But I was slowly over time, I wasn't sleeping as well. When I woke up, I didn't have as much energy as I used to, didn't really focus as much as I did in college. And then once again, things just made me tick really easily. And God bless my husband, he's trying to figure out everything, every avenue for me without ticking me off. And so that's basically how I started my journey. And it's just reassuring to me to know, okay, this is actually who I am. Before, that wasn't me, that was an imbalance going on in my body, and this is who I'm supposed to be. And that feeling is something that I want everyone to be able to feel. I know so many of my friends and family who are on anti-anxiety medicine and antidepressants, and that's what my primary care, they told me, oh, can't find anything wrong with you, but I'm gonna prescribe you this. And I was like, no, I'm not taking that. And so without even taking it, going here, Melissa and Brian have helped dial in everything, where it's like I'm taking those medications, but naturally, it's my body's natural medicine. And it's just, like I said, it's something that I wish everyone could feel, just the difference of how you should feel as a human and not the chemical imbalances going on in your body. Now, it's just looking back at who I was, I laugh, because I'm like, ugh, I thought I was stuck there, here I am, and I've got so much to learn. I'm still young, I'm still trying to figure out my life, but at least I have this portion of it figured out, because if you don't have a good mentality about who you are, how are you supposed to figure out what you're supposed to do in this world? So if you're having any hesitation, second guessing yourself, just do it. I promise you won't regret it at all.